My time traveling around Morocco was challenging, but it was a reminder that the best part of travel is learning to be comfortable while being uncomfortable. I drank my body weight in mint tea, hiked, and absorbed the sights and sounds of Morocco. From the high Atlas mountains to the deserts to the coast, Morocco is an amazing country that hits all of the traveler's senses. You may love it or hate it, but you'll walk away a better traveler just because you went to Morocco. Whether you are going backpacking, visiting on a tour, or on your own budget trip, Morocco will definitely leave an impression. Morocco has been subject to extensive migration and has long been the location of urban communities that were originally settled by peoples from outside the region. Controlled by Carthage from an early date, the region was later the westernmost province of the Roman Empire. Following the Arab conquest of the late 7th century, the broader area of North Africa came to be known as the Maghreb. Public transportation. Public transportation can be a hit or miss in Morocco. The bigger cities like Marrakesh have public bus services, but the buses are incredibly old and overcrowded, and the routes are hard to figure out. Instead, most people use taxis to get around town. These are small vehicles that can hold up to 3 people, and they're prevalent all over the country. They're very cheap, although there may be a surcharge after 8 p.m. To ensure you get a fair fare, negotiate your price upfront. Marrakesh. Located north of the foothills of the Atlas Mountains, Marrakesh is a bustling city with a large medina and one of the popular Morocco tourist attractions. From the central square of el-Fna to the El-Badi Palace and the bustling souks or bazaars, there's a lot to do and see here. Shopping is one of the best things to do in Morocco, and Marrakesh is the most ideal place for it. In fact, Marrakesh is also considered the safest city to visit in Morocco beside Agadir. This is surely one of the best places to go in Morocco. Ouazzazate. If you've always fancied the arid desert scenes in the Hollywood movies, you'll be excited to know that some of your favorite desert classics may have passed through Morocco at some point in their filming. Morocco has been welcoming Hollywood directors since the 1960s, and the town of Ouazzazate has been a hub of it all. If you love capturing beautiful moments in your camera lenses, then this is surely one of the best places in Morocco for you. Casablanca. While Casablanca might not be as atmospheric as the other cities, it is Casablanca. While Casablanca might not be as atmospheric as the other cities, it is one of the best places to visit in Morocco and the ideal representation of modernity. The city's stunning mosque buildings, which meld the French colonial design with the traditional Moroccan style, is the best thing to admire here. Owing to its awesome food and architecture, it is definitely among the best places to travel in Morocco. Trains are the most comfortable mode to reach here. The stations here are easy to navigate and boards display the name of departure and arrival. Number 4. Rabat. Situated on the coast, Rabat is the country's capital and one of the top Morocco tourist attractions. This year-round good weather and the tranquil Morocco beaches are only a couple of reasons behind its popularity. Its exquisite experiences makes it one of the best places in Morocco. The city has a new portion which has wide boulevards and outdoor cafes. And the old town or Medina, which has fortified walls, or Medina, which has fortified walls. With so much that it offers to tourists of all ages and nationalities, you must make sure you don't skip this place. Sahara Desert. The desert is an absolutely must visit when you're in Morocco. From watching the gorgeous sunset over the dunes to gazing at the sky full of bright stars, every experience in the desert is captivating and unforgettable. Make sure that out of all the best places to visit in Morocco, you do keep a few days for a trip to the Sahara Desert, one of the finest places to travel in Morocco. Chefchaouen. Set amidst the Rif Mountains, Chefchaouen, also known as the Blue City, is a small town in a huge landscape. Amongst all the Morocco cities to visit, this one is very popular for solo traveling and exploring the town's famous blue and white painted houses. The people are also super friendly, so you will surely get to revel in some sweet hospitality here. That makes this one of the top places to visit. Don't forget to check out the secluded and quiet Ras el-Fna, one of the most fascinating and secret places to visit in Morocco. Asora. Asora is one of the top Morocco tourist attractions, and not just because it's a great city to get away from the heat and monotony of the big city's lifestyle, but also because it's a place where season 3 of Game of Thrones was shot. What makes it more popular is that back in the 60s, this seaside town was a popular beach hangout for celebrities. You never know, you might just end up meeting your favorite celebrity on your visit to Asora. If not, do not miss the Gnawa, one of the most vivid beach festivals in the world. High Atlas. Being North Africa's highest mountain range, High Atlas is popularly known as the Mountain of Mountains. This place is a paradise for trekkers, especially from spring to autumn. It runs diagonally across Morocco for approximately 1,000 kilometers. Its saw-toothed Jurassic peaks act as a weather barrier. Out of all the best places to visit in Morocco, this one is so beautiful that it will take your breath away. Get your hiking shoes out and set off on a journey you'll remember for a life. Asila. Situated on the Morocco's North Atlantic coast, seaside Asila is popular amongst the tourists and citizens as a hot summer spot. Apart from the sandy beaches, the city walls covered in colorful murals, it also makes it one of the top cities in Morocco. If you're here during August, don't forget to attend the town's vibrant annual arts festival, which makes it every youngster's favorite city in Morocco during this time. Mekines. Despite its old age and architecture, Mekines makes its way to the top of the list in Morocco. It is located in the north of Morocco and is a 9th century medina, and also one of the country's previous capitals. On your visit here, while you might feel that it's not as fine as the other cities to visit, but the Royal Palace and other major historical sites are an ideal stop to learn about Morocco's culture. Don't forget to visit its charming attraction that makes it so popular among tourists looking for exotic Arabian experiences.